NTD's 6th International Chinese Culinary Competition Finals. 2 contestants in the Shandong cuisine category made it to the final round of NTD's 6th International Chinese Culinary Competition. They are Chef Tanqing Biao from Canada, Chef Wu Shougong from the US, Chef Tanqing Biao from Canada. Chef Tanqing Biao has 30 years of experience as a chef and specializes in Shandong and Hunan cuisine. He won the Super Chef Award from Yantai City, Shandong Province, China. Chef Wu Shougong from the US. Chef Wu Shougong's grandfather, Wu Yuzhong, was a top chef in Choi Hua Lo Restaurant, one of the famous 8 restaurants in Beijing. Under his grandfather's influence, Wu Shougong learned the art of cooking at a young age. At 19, he became an apprentice to the famous Shandong cuisine master chef Jie Jian. Wu Shougong was the top chef in Huaqiao Hotel of Yantai City. He has won the National Chef Award in China.
Please welcome, all the way from Canada, Tanqing Biao.
这一位是来自加拿大的谭庆彪大厨。您好，谭庆彪，想问一下您怎么听说新唐人这个大赛，然后为什么决定参加？
很早我就听说，但是还是大自然的朋友推荐我来，很喜欢做。谢谢。
Well, I asked Chef Tan, how did he hear about the competition and why did he decide to join? He said that he was informed by a friend working at Epoch Times, and he loved cooking Chinese cuisine, so he decided to come. Thank you.
And our second finalist is Wu Shougong from our very own United States of America.
这一位是来自美国的吴守公，吴大厨您好。听说您爷爷是以前一个北京著名餐馆的大厨，那您很小就学菜了。那我想问一下您，因为鲁菜在海外不像川菜或者广东菜那么普及，那么您要不要说几句话宣扬一下鲁菜？
我很想这个在这次机会啊，把这个鲁菜发扬光大哈。OK。
So, Chef Wu, his grandpa was a master chef in a famous Beijing restaurant. He started learning cooking since very young. He said he wished to really promote Shandong cuisine outside of China, especially in New York. Thank you.
Let's once again thank all our contestants for Battle Shandong.
谢谢。
And now let's warmly welcome our verifiable pantheon of Master Chef judges.
下面我们为大家介绍一下本次大赛的3位评委。曲运强先生，新唐人厨技大赛评委主席。
Serving as head judge of NTD Television's International Chinese Culinary Competition since 2008, please welcome Master Chef Yun Chang-ji.
第2位评委是来自加拿大的杨怡女士，她曾在北京的顶级餐厅任厨多年。
Our next judge has worked at the most prestigious restaurants in Beijing for over 20 years, including Beijing Hotel. Please welcome, all the way from Canada, Miss Tika Yang.
第3位评委是张华先生，他曾在09年新唐人厨技大赛获得金奖。
And our third and final judge is none other than the gold prize winner of the 2009 NTD International Chinese Culinary Competition. Please welcome Hua Zhang. All right, now let's check out what are the required dishes for Battle Shandong. Jenny?
下面我们来看一看山东菜系的2道指定菜是什么。
And they are
第1道是
braised sea cucumber with scallion. What a delicacy!
葱烧海参，哇，这个是非常棒的，非常传统一道。
And we also have fried squid rolls.
爆炒鱿鱼卷。
So, whose cuisine shall reign supreme? Who will be crowned NTD's Emperor Chef for Battle Shandong? Contestants, It's time to fire up your woks as we heat up for Battle Shandong. Let's sound the gong, Jenny. And they're off.
比赛开始。
Welcome back. We're live in Times Square for NTD's 6th International Chinese Culinary Competition. My name is Zenon, and with me here is my co-host Tai-san. How are you doing today, Tai-san?
I'm doing great, Zenon. I'm so excited about this category, Shandong cuisine, because I think it's one of the oldest cuisines of China. It's really very unique and elegant and noble.
Yeah, I'm excited because of the weather. We've got a beautiful day ahead of us here. In years past, it hasn't been this beautiful, but now the crowd can stand out and watch these master chefs create their masterpieces.
Yeah, so let's look at what Chef Wu from the USA is currently doing. It looks like he's preparing his squid for his fried squid rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And Chef Tan from Canada, he is preparing his scallions for the famous Shandong scallion oil.
Right. Well, Shandong cuisine is 4,000 years old and is China's oldest and most quintessential cuisine. It originated in today's Shandong province, which is the region where Confucius was born.
They have the most variety of food and cooking methods of all the Chinese cuisines. Bao and Ta are two famous methods of Shandong cooking. Bao is a quick stir fry in high heat. It makes the food extremely crispy. And Ta is pan frying and then simmering in the soup or the sauce.
Yes, they say soup is really important flavor enhancer for the Chinese chefs. They say a chef's soup is like an opera singer's singing style. Similar to the French cuisine, a chef's signature broth gives the flavor to the soup, and the soup gives the base flavor to his dishes.
It's amazing because sea cucumber actually doesn't have that much flavor. Although it's an ingredient that they don't consider it a banquet in northern China without sea cucumber, and the sea cucumber they use is very famous from the Shandong area. They want to make sure that they're emphasizing making a very flavorful sauce so that sea cucumber can absorb all of that flavor and taste good.
Now, one of the ways it absorbs it is by cutting it the right way, and we're seeing the knife skills being demonstrated right now by Chef Tan.
Yes, if you look at Chef Tan, that's sea cucumber. It's not a very beautiful looking ingredient. It is at the bottom of the sea and it's filled with nutrition, but it has a bit of a fishy flavor. So what they do is they simmer it they braise it in this sauce, and the sauce is made with the special Shandong scallion oil, and then it'll absorb all of that flavor. They just have to make sure that they don't overcook it.
Well, we can see Chef Wu demonstrating some interesting knifing skills there as well. What do you see over there, Tyson?
Chef Wu is still working on his squid rolls. Now, this is really emphasizing the knife skills. He's going to do the diagonal cuts and the horizontal cuts. And then when he fries it up in this quick stir fry, what's going to happen is it'll flour and open up, and it's looking beautiful.
It's amazing how thin that piece is and how much he's cutting it. It's staying all together.
Yes, and you notice that he has to use only one knife there, and it is very thin. He has to do both angles of the cut, but not cut all the way through, so it stays in one piece when he throws it into the wok.
And look how fast he's moving. I would be moving so slow to get that right.
I know. I'm sure he has to keep his heart very still in order to move that quickly and that efficiently and accurately. Wow, it looks amazing. I was really touched with what he said about how he wants to spread the Shandong cuisine to the rest of the world because his grandfather was actually a master chef from that area.
Wow, that's amazing to be able to learn from a master chef from such a young age. He's devoted his whole life to this cuisine and been able to travel all the way here to the United States of America to share it with us today. It's amazing.
Yes.
This entire event is also about promoting culture. NTD has transformed Times Square into Chang'an, the ancient capital of China's Tang Dynasty.
Notice the orange theme, the traditional attire, and the elaborate cooking stations. They're inspired by the pagodas of China's Tang Dynasty.
Yes, over 1,200 years ago, during the height of the Tang Dynasty, Chang'an was the ultimate destination of the famous Silk Road.
People from all over the world flocked to the city not only to trade but to view the latest arts and fashions. They were there to see and be seen, creating the most amazing cosmopolitan city of the times.
Just like New York City is today. Let's head over to cooking station number 2 and see some of the action.
Well, look at Chef Wu. He has finished that sea cucumber. He has just finished plating it. It is going, wow, that sauce looks so flavorful. It's
and
beautiful.
Now we've been talking a lot about these wonderful dishes and the cultures. Let's watch a short video about Chang'an.
It looks like he's making his scallion oil. That is the famous oil found out of Shandong cuisine. First, he has to saute all of those scallion roots to make the oil nice and full of flavor so that the sea cucumber can absorb all of that flavor.
I find that so fascinating that each cuisine flavors their oil so different. I've never even thought of flavoring oil. I just used it so that my food didn't stick together.
Yeah, very deep of you, Zen.
Well, I'm not a chef. That's why I'm here to learn more from these amazing masters.
When Chinese culinary masters talk about balance, they aren't just talking about balancing flavors. They're also talking about bringing balance to our bodies. One of our judges, or past judges, Chef Law, says that a great chef will always has the diner's health in his best interest.
Actually, all traditional disciplines in ancient China come from the idea that we should refine ourselves by following the Tao, or the way, through balancing the yin and yang energies. It was believed that all of our arts were given to us by the divine, including the culinary arts.
Balancing yin and yang can encompass balancing heavy foods with light foods, but it's not just finding balance in the food itself, it's using food to help bring you into balance with your environment by using locally and seasonally grown ingredients.
Right, that goes back to you saying there were special vegetables to cool the inner heat early in the summer.
Absolutely, and now let's look at Chef Tan. I mean, it looks like he's up to just about, he just threw in some of the starch to thicken the sauce. He's simmering that sea cucumber for the second time now.
I remember we were talking about how the sea cucumber itself doesn't have a lot of flavor, but it's very, very high in nutrition. But I can smell, because we're right beside his station, all that flavor that he's adding into those sea cucumbers.
It smells incredible.
Like I was saying before, the presentation, what the judges are looking for in the presentation is that these ingredients in these dishes are reflecting these nutritional and flavor properties, the two pillars of traditional Chinese cuisine.
Absolutely. Shandong cuisine is the most influential and largest and oldest cuisine of Chinese culture.
That's right. It's had the largest impact also not only in restaurants, but in home cooking in all over China. The Shandong cuisine techniques, the flavors and styles are what's permeated the everyday life of the Chinese person the most out of all the plethora of cuisines you would find in China.
Yes. Look at that sea cucumber. So he's braising it, it's simmering, and now what he's doing, he's getting the plate ready. He's surrounding the plate with that baby bok choy. He's cooked it just perfectly. It's this bright green.
That's right. We have this concept of, I've always learned of food as just something that I eat when I get hungry, but in Chinese, the food concept is a little more deep, isn't it, Tyson?
That's right, Zen. And you know, Chinese people believe that mind and matter are one and the same. If you have a good heart and a positive attitude, it will show in your work. Therefore, a good attitude and a peaceful heart makes pouring the oil right over the squid. That's interesting. That's a different way of doing this that I've seen, that I saw the other chef do, Chef Wu. Let's see what else he's up to.
Yeah, you can.
He's frying up his Trinity now, right?
Right, we talked earlier about the Trinity, and he's adding that squid in now, and you can see that squid is all rounded bumpy because of his knifing skills. That's why it has that texture to it.
Yes, he had to cut horizontally and then vertically across the squid. Very fine cuts. He had to be very careful about that. That's what takes the most effort and time in this dish. And now he's just he's thickening it with the starch.
Right, we're getting close to the 5-minute mark left in this round. So Chef Tan is hurrying up. Oh,
he's done. He's
done.
Plating
wow.
it. He's plating it. So
well timed, Chef Tan.
It's very, very important not to overcook squid. I don't know if you've ever had overcooked squid, but it's not really
I understand.
Fun.
Is that when it gets a little rubbery?
It gets rubbery, yeah. You end up chewing it for a very long time.
You can see that fine cut scallion lightly sprinkled through that squid.
Isn't it
looks delicious.
It looks like a flower, right?
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Good job. These chefs did a great job. Some people who are watching in the audience look like they're salivating over the dish.
Today's Taste of Asia event is organized by New Tang Dynasty TV, better known as NTD. Through this event, we hope to raise awareness of the richness and sophistication of traditional Asian cuisines.
Along with its sister media Epoch Times, NTD is the only source of uncensored news coming in and out of China. As a result, it has become the largest independent Chinese language media in the world.
Amazing. Let's take a look at NTD.
Welcome back. That was Battle Shandong. Amazing, Jenny, wasn't it?
欢迎回来，刚才是山东菜的比赛。
And now to the comments from the judges. The first contestant, the first finalist for Battle Shandong. Please give him a warm welcome, Mr. Tan Qing Biao from Canada.
这位是来自加拿大的谭庆彪大厨。那我们的评委呢会做些点评。先请曲运强先生。
听不到哈？总体讲，这两位大厨的水平啊都非常接近。
Overall, these two chefs actually are quite close.
这位大厨呢，现场操作非常的到位。
Chef Tan is very calm.
海参呢，是我历届这个比赛里边最好的一个。
The sea cucumber is the best so far among
What a
all the
compliment.
competition rounds.
从这个色泽上，还有这个口感、质感方面都
The
恰到好
color,
处。
the texture, it's all just
只是
right.
呢，稍微的底口欠了那么一点点，稍微欠了一点点。总体来说不错。还有就是这个爆炒菜，就是烤的是一个旺火速成，碗芡要迅速烹制以后呢，汁呢恰好包的这个
The
鱿
squid
鱼
roll
卷
needs to
上。
be cooked really quick,
总体不错，谢
but
谢。
not quick enough. But overall, it's pretty good.
Congratulations, wonderful.
Thank you. 好，下面我们请
And from 张华。
张华。
啊，我就不多说了。那个应该不错的发挥，加上那个比较扎实的基本功，啊，
I feel
恭喜
his
你，恭喜
skills
你。
very solid. Congratulations.
Very solid indeed, wonderful.
杨
And
怡。
Chef Tika Yang.
是，这么多年了，很难见到一个选手现场发挥的这么好。衷心的感谢你，为现场观众带来这么好的作品。
It's very difficult to see a contestant being able to cook so well right here on site with all different kind of conditions. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you all the judges and thank you Tan Qing
谢谢
Biao
谭
from
庆彪
Canada. 谢谢。谢谢。And our second finalist is from United States, Wu Xiaogong.
下一位大厨是吴守公，来自美国的。还同样，我们来请我们的评委点评几句。
这两位大厨呢，这个尤其像葱烧海参这道菜哈，
The sea cucumber.
因为这种东西啊没有好的这个汤，这个
Without
葱油
good
啊
soup.
没有那个香的味，
Without
都
the
做不出这
aroma
种
of
菜来。
scallion, you cannot
所
make
以
that dish well.
海参这道菜呢略稀了一点，海参因为有一点烂，
The
这
sea
个
cucumber is
我
a
没
little
考
bit
虑进去。
overcooked, as too soft.
味道不错，
Taste
葱
is
香味
quite
儿啊
well.
很浓郁，
The scallion is very tastes really
一
good.
看就是地道的山东菜。
When you taste it, it's really feel like it's the true, authentic Shandong cuisine.
但是这个鱿鱼卷儿呢也不错，就是味道稍微有一点没有味道，无论
The squid
香味
roll
啊
is too
还有这个
light.
咸鲜味儿啊，都差了一点点。
In terms of taste, the squid roll is a
总
little
体
bit
不错
lacking.
好，谢谢。
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Chu.
好
And next,
，Chef 张
some
华。
comments from
我要说的，主席已经都说了，
Well,
基本
Chef
上
Chu
都
said
是不
all
错
that
的。
I want to say.
对对对，应该烧到这个水平，应该一看就是老师傅了。
Yeah, you can tell he's really experienced.
对 ，OK。
Thank you.
Thank
and Ms.
you.
Tika Yang.
杨怡。
可以看得出老师傅的技术是很扎实的，只不过现场嘛，多少有一些误差。但是我觉得，如果下一次老师傅会做得更好。
Skills are very solid. It's just that right here on site there may be some impact. Thank you.
Thank you, judges, and thank you, Wu
谢谢吴守
Shougong.
工，谢谢 Thank you.
Thank you all. We'll be right back with the results.
Thank you.
New Tang Dynasty Television to give the award, the medal, gold medal, and some beautiful flowers.
下面我们请新唐人董事会的主席李宗先生为我们的金奖获奖者颁发奖章。大赛的金奖获奖者会得到5000美元的奖金。
Photo time. Let's give him another applause. Congratulations to Tan Qingbiao from Canada, winner of the Shandong Cuisine Emperor Chef.
下面我们请另一位山东菜系的大厨上台。
And scoring enough points to win the bronze medal all the way from the United States, Long Island. Please welcome Wu Shougong. Congratulations.
吴守工获得了山东菜系的铜奖。谢谢谢谢，恭喜恭喜。我们同样还是请李宗先生为吴守工来颁发奖章。铜奖的获奖者会得到1000美元的奖金。
And he wins $1,000 US, the bronze medal. Let's all give another round of applause, the winners of the Shandong Cuisine.
向他们表示祝贺。